Hey guys, this is Ryan, and I'm Seth. And this is Getting Electric with Ryan and Seth. Get ready for a great episode. Now, let's hand it off to producer Austin to introduce our guest.
He is a generous 6'8", hailing from Colorado Springs. He's got experience flipping burgers, making bread, and washing cars. He is the great Graham Gaylor.
Wow. All right, camera's growing, mic's on.
We're rolling.
Graham, how does it feel to finally be on the podcast?
Man, it feels great.
Can you give me one?
Is that good?
Good enough for me.
That was really good. I can't believe 3 episodes in, we're still on that.
3 episodes.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, don't glare at me. Glare at the dog.
But yeah, I mean, both Seth and I have told you we're going to get you on. I didn't think it was going to happen.
Me neither,
I mean,
truthfully.
But take 2 takes and 40 minutes later, here we are.
Here we are.
More like two takes, 9 episodes,
Oh my.
4 shorts, and a few months later, here we are.
Speaking of shorts, we just uploaded a golf
Where's your
short.
shorts?
Yeah, true. Where are your shorts?
I'm wearing Hey, it was a big laundry day. Big laundry day.
Big
What-
shorts guy?
Oh yeah, I'm a big shorts guy.
Big shorts guy.
I do love shorts.
But
And we do too.
I don't know what. But I think part of the reason that it was like such a struggle is like you live off campus, and I think is he the first like off-campus guest we've had on the podcast? Because I think everyone else has just been on campus or in a dorm. And I guess I'm just curious, like.
Wait, was that a question?
I mean, it was kind
Can
of.
we fact check that?
Brian.
Oh, Brian. So you're the second.
Brian!
To my knowledge, you've never lived in like a dorm or anything like that.
Never have.
Do you want to like describe kind of like?
Why?
Do you feel like you missed out on anything, or are you kind of happy with like just the like apartment kind of off-campus independent life?
Also, what's like your circumstances?
Dude, I've tried fixing this. Doesn't work. Just hold it.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
But yeah. So my freshman year, I actually lived with my aunt and uncle in Hudson. You know, just home of the great Beach Nut Golf
Beach Nut.
Course.
Yeah,
You guys-
we'll
you
get
guys
to that
know.
later. We'll get to that later.
But yeah, I lived with them. They were generous enough to let me kind of live with them for my freshman year, and I just did that kind of to not spend money.
That's valid.
Essentially,
No, that's valid.
it was kind of that was the main reason. But do I feel like I've missed out on anything? Maybe a little bit, just with like just the bonds that you create
Yeah.
living in a dorm with other guys. But I feel like I've still managed to build those friendships elsewhere. So, I mean, the only thing missing is the money I didn't spend.
No, I think that's
don't know. But
that's a valid reason. You mentioned Beach Nut. Yeah, I did want to touch on this. This is actually where I was going when I said the golfing short.
Oh, golf.
But recently Seth and I have gotten into golf.
Good grammar.
Hey.
And Dan,
And
the
Dan
man.
and Mr. Bennett up there. I actually bought 3 golf clubs from him. His driver, a 3-wood.
From Graham.
that driver was my baby. I loved that driver.
Did you really?
Did, but Ryan assured me she's in good hands.
I mean, yeah, you can talk to producer Austin and I. We hit the links today. That's slang for going golfing for my non-golf viewers.
Stroking the
out there.
green.
One might say. But like, let's just say I was hitting the absolute.
Nobody says that.
I'd say that.
Don't say that.
But yeah, I just wanted to talk about like
I think it's.
You Go ahead.
You saw that short, right?
I did.
I just you
can't see that I
obviously have more.
chucked the club.
See, now it makes sense when I hear that you dislocated your shoulder. Like, it makes sense to
Yeah,
me
where's
now.
the sling at?
It's because it didn't actually happen.
So basically, in the past 4 weeks, this guy has rolled his ankle. No,
Hey,
that was
let me
a while
explain,
ago.
all right?
Rolled his ankle, dude. How do you dislocate? Do you know how he? You're right. I'll let you share your story. This isn't my place to tell.
Dad gum.
Take it away.
Is the mic on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. Just making sure.
It's a disaster.
Hey, shut up, Elias. All right. So, I dislocated my shoulder on Sunday because I was playing spike ball, and from a previous dislocation. Hey,
Like going like that.
hey!
He's demonstrating for the viewers.
I'm for the viewers.
Oh.
Thank you for standing.
I guess
up
I
for
can't
me.
do it myself. Anyways,
Exactly.
I mean, you could.
And-
You just.
Dislocated it.
I dislocated it last summer, mountain biking, and then I went to swing on
That was
Sunday,
the non-injured arm.
and
Non-injured arm.
it just came out the front of the socket. So I don't know how we got on that topic, but
Did you win?
yeah, I won. That was my third game of winning.
That's great. That's good news.
Excellence.
we got a audible from producer Austin.
Did you win the golfing on Saturday?
Oh,
That's ugly.
this topic's gonna hit deep. I think. I have a feeling this one's gonna. Look at that just lost stare. He's just staring into the abyss right now,
Is that the
trying to recollect.
Is that the short?
That is the short. Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, talk to me. What's going through your mind right now?
It's okay. Golf is hard.
Saturday,
Hey guys, this is a sensitive topic.
April 26th.
May 26th.
Not there yet.
This guy's about to speak it into existence.
April 26th, 9 a.m. to
Why'd you go so
12
early?
p.m.
Yeah. 3 hours. 3 hours.
I got wiped off the slate.
6 holes.
3 hours.
They wiped me off the slate. Dude, those horns are honking in harmony. That's a rap
I
line.
thought it was just
It
one.
sounded like one horn.
Those were two.
Can we get back on topic?
Anyways, and we got wiped out on the slate. I threw a few clubs. I lost a few balls.
Don't we all though?
I missed a lot of balls. I'm
That sucks.
terrible at chipping. I'm terrible at driving. I hit the ball in the water. I lost the game.
Hey man,
And these dadgum people laugh at me.
Hey, wait, Anderson, you did do some positive though.
You did get a lot of good practice, like
A lot of practice
strokes.
swings that weren't supposed to be practice
you have to
swings.
start somewhere.
That's such a good point. Looking back on how far you've come as a golfer, like, what advice would you give to such a novice like him?
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I mean, me personally, not a great golfer, so like, don't listen to me in anything. But,
I'm not listening.
Essentially, beach hunt is your friend here. You know, any spare time you have, be there, or else like you won't get better. I mean, that's just from my personal experience.
Hey, thanks, brother.
It's true. I do have a brother named Seth.
Wait, what?
True story. But
And another brother named Seth.
brother in Christ.
I was kind of confused. All right, let's just let him.
Is that LeBron?
LeBron James.
Dude, how's he doing in the playoffs?
He's not in the playoffs.
That's why I said it.
Hey, he's not got that in him.
Moving on. Just to completely switch topics.
bad.
I heard you're a big NASCAR guy.
Dude, I'm a huge NASCAR guy.
Oh, baby.
Um, I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, we might have to bring our expert down here to just kind of maybe fill in for one of us, so you guys can.
Dude, before we get into that, I actually brought you guys a little gift.
Oh.
A little gift.
Oh,
Because I love NASCAR. Hold on, I gotta get my. Here's this. It's a baby little NASCAR,
Hey, show the camera. Show the camera.
and here's one for you.
Dude, this is for me.
For you, you know, just I hope you can share my love for NASCAR.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie,
Electric?
that's one of the most electric things that's ever happened.
Hey, for all you future guests out there, we expect a gift.
We expect a gift now.
I mean,
Wow, this
realistically, you guys should be giving me a gift, but fine, it's fine. I love when cars go fast and in circles. It's just awesome.
I'm actually curious. Do you know how NASCAR got started? I'm just curious.
I mean, from what I hear, it's from like bootlegging back in the day.
No, yeah. So it was like during the Prohibition when like alcohol was illegal. So they like had to build super fast cars to just basically outrace the police.
Like Al Capone.
Isn't that like kind of crazy though?
Like Al Capone.
Was Al Capone involved? Actually,
Yeah, he was like one of the main dudes.
Oh shoot! Look
And
at
that's
us.
how the mafia came about.
So knowing what you know
serious.
now,
This might be misinformation, but
No, I'm serious.
As a history major.
knowing what you know now, how does this change your opinion of NASCAR in any way whatsoever? Or?
not even a little.
That's good. No, I'm glad.
I mean,
There's a lot of big races out there. You got Indy 500, Daytona. That's really all
You
I
got
know.
the Knoxville 50.
The Knoxville 50.
I don't know.
Where
what
would you
this is called.
rank like it in your personal opinion? What do you think is like the biggest race?
Biggest race and favorite driver.
so the biggest race is the Daytona 500, which is like, it's like, people call it the Super Bowl of NASCAR.
Really? Is that just NASCAR watchers that call it that?
I would say so. I don't really know. But it's kind of odd because it's the first race of the year, but it's like their biggest race
It's
of the
the
year.
first?
Yeah.
Really?
So it's kind of odd how that works, but
A little fun point here. There's a guy from Harlan who won the Daytona 500 way back in the day.
really,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Another fun fact, I've actually been to the Daytona 500. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Dude.
Is it in Florida?
It is Daytona, Florida.
Beach?
Yep.
I didn't know if that was a thing.
I mean, it is.
I'm
It's in
just
Florida.
It's good.
Daytona Beach.
Hey, who's your favorite driver?
My favorite driver is Chase Elliott.
And does he drive this car?
No, he doesn't. That's Austin Dillon. And this is
Austin
Alex
Woman?
Bowman. No.
where'd you get these?
Probably like Walmart or something, honestly.
Oh, you got them a
Dude,
while
I used to
ago?
collect.
A while ago.
I used to collect Hot Wheels.
Yeah? I mean,
So-
they're kind of fun to collect.
Did you ever collect Hot Wheels, Ryan?
Maybe.
You probably collected like,
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
like
I
I
have
like math books.
no. I have. Why?
man.
No, I actually had.
To get his way out of
Harry
Fort
Potter
Dodge.
wands.
He had to get out of Fort Dodge. You got to get out of there somehow.
Hey, you made it. You made it.
I'm here now, but I'm going back tomorrow. Wish me luck, boys. If I don't make it back on the podcast, Austin can have my spot. But no, I'm actually curious. Like, I know I don't really know that much about NASCAR, and I'm sure like a large majority of the people watching this, probably like the shout out mom and dad. Do you just like? Is there any like misconceptions, or do you think there's things that people don't really realize about NASCAR that make it so much more entertaining that it is, or
I mean,
is it kind of just you have to be someone who enjoys watching cars go fast, essentially?
there are different like nuances to it, obviously, but
My bad. I'm sorry. We'll edit that out. I didn't mean
How
to
are
do
we gonna edit that?
we're not editing that out.
that. I'm sorry.
That was assault
My bad.
in the first
I'm
degree.
So sorry.
But
That's my bad.
Stay back. Stay back.
My fault. I'm actually sorry.
But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of misconceptions, I suppose, about NASCAR. That it's just guys going around on a track turning left, which I mean that when you
Like,
boil
yeah,
it
that's what I
down,
mean.
that's what it is essentially.
Just guys
But,
being
like-
dudes.
But
But-
clearly, like, there's kind of like
There's like more strategy behind it with like pit stops and
What about, is it
fuel
is it,
saving, tire strategies,
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
stuff like that.
Is it
man,
illegal?
do you want to get down here for
Signs of life.
a little bit or no?
Is it illegal to get pinned?
alright with
All right.
Is it illegal to get pinned, like, so a car, say, wall, car,
Yep.
pinned.
Viewers, look at that.
Is it legal to pin them and just drive them up against the wall?
No, Not necessarily.
They do that in cars. And I just
Okay.
How accurate?
Cars is actually like kind of a great. Cars might be
Chick
my
Hicks,
favorite movie.
Chick Hicks
Really?
and Lightning McQueen. Chick Hicks goes, "What's up, sucker?"
That's not what he
Do
does.
the
I
flip.
think
Do the
it's so
flip.
long.
Do the flip. Do the
And then
flip.
Lightning McQueen goes, "Aha, see you later, sucker."
What?
He ramps up another car.
I don't
He
think
sticks his tongue out,
He's upside down. He's upside down.
jumps over the car, finish line, pow,
Was
lands.
that okay? That was
Wins.
worse, thank goodness.
I mean,
How accurate would you say Cars does at actually describing NASCAR? as a
Cars
whole?
can't talk.
I mean,
Besides the fact that they're good catch.
it's like, I mean, it's not necessarily the most like accurate in terms of like realism, obviously, but I mean, can get you pretty excited about
So-
cars going in circles.
That's a good point.
Or flying.
It's true. They do fly.
Dude.
You ever seen planes? If you love cars, you're gonna love planes. Oh gosh, dude, he's off the screen, dude.
Dude, believe it or not, I don't like that.
You don't like planes?
No.
You don't like the redemption story of Dusty the crop duster?
No.
Come on now, doesn't
No.
that get your Iowa blood going?
I'm not from Iowa.
That's a good point. He's still going, bro.
Oh, man,
This is my hot take about cars. Actually,
go for it.
I think the second one is better.
That's how I.
Did Cars
that's like,
won?
That's like
Yes.
just telling me you're not a ball knower.
When
And
they turn Mater blue, dude, it's
Dude.
over.
Finn McMissile. He's a
it's like people like you are like, cars, that's cool.
Finn
Make them
McMissile.
spies.
Dude.
And it's like, what?
What do you mean?
Spies?
That's sick.
They were going fast in circles. Why did we run?
Dude, and now they got machine guns,
No.
bro.
Finn McMissile belongs in like
Mission Impossible.
Top Gun.
What?
What are you saying, dude? Bro, Dusty the cross duster.
The cross,
Dude.
the cross
I'm
duster.
gonna stop talking.
Dusty is a cheap knockoff of anything from Cars.
Or Top
Really?
Gun.
True.
Is that what? That's like
I mean, if you
saying-
think about it, planes.
No, that's a good point.
Mountains?
I didn't think about that.
Isn't there
But
planes too?
When you said
I
think
watched
about
planes
that.
too.
I think there is. Is that the one with like all the fires
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff?
like
Yeah, the fires.
Never seen it. Is it good?
Dude,
I definitely fell asleep.
They had smoke jumpers in it, and I used to wanting to be a smoke jumper.
Like where you
But this
just
isn't
jump
about
out
me,
of a
this is
plane
about you, Graham.
and fight fires.
Yeah.
Okay, am I crazy or were they making a Cars 4?
Are they really?
I kind of thought there was a
There's
Cars
a-
4.
There's a Cars 4?
No. There's a Cars 3. Cars 4 is coming.
Is there a Cars 4?
Cars
in the make?
4's coming out.
Like,
Yeah.
not soon. Like 2020.
How does that make you feel knowing that there's a Cars 4 on
I mean,
the horizon?
truthfully, if I had to rank the movies right now, it'd be 1, 3.
You're
Two.
lying. You're
I agree.
lying.
I
You're just
agree.
saying that to rage
I
bait
agree.
me. You're saying that to rage
No,
bait me.
I like.
Are you
can
aura
you can
farming?
ask Gracie.
Are you
I,
aura
I
farming?
I swear.
Are you aura farming?
Aura farming. Absolutely not. Timothy.
Oh goodness, dude.
This-
That is crazy. You're putting two. Are you actually putting two last?
Cool.
What?
Should we have them stand next to each other and see who's taller?
Let's not do that.
Alright, fine, we won't. For those that don't know, we got our friend Timothy off camera, who's also very tall.
Also pretty.
Hey, also, I'm with Graham on the Cars takes.
You-
1, 3, 2.
You're,
But me
Three-
personally,
3 was horrible.
now
No, it
that
wasn't.
3 is better.
about the Cars 4 though, like now that
3 was.
now that Lightning McQueen is kind of like washed, it's over. It's over, man.
Yeah, I
It,
think
it should have stopped.
that's why 3 was hard to watch.
Could you explain that in NBA terms?
Because Lightning,
It's
Lightning's like LeBron James right now. Cars 1, he's dunking on everybody, jumping over everybody. Chick Hicks is like, I don't know. Who's Chick Hicks?
Don Maker.
Don Maker. and LeBron
Is
is
that
like,
brother still in the
LeBron
league?
is Lightning McQueen.
no. I would say Chick Hicks is like Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
But Dylan
yeah,
Brooks
yeah.
wasn't in the league when LeBron was first there.
Well, sorry, I'm not a ball knower.
Anyways,
I like
it's
that.
LeBron,
I
and then
that.
for some reason LeBron goes off and does some crazy stuff, bro. And then when he basically like, Cars 3 is like LeBron at the Lakers right now, choked the playoffs, lazy, slow.
He
I mean,
He didn't
he's
even do that bad.
40 years old, and he kind of carried
like
to an L.
2 and L is right, bro.
Lakers in 5, but out is what I meant.
I'm talking about the man on the
Now
Lakers.
Ooh. I don't think we can be doing that.
Yeah,
Lakers
no,
in
let's
5.
watch out. We're gonna get copyright striked, and I appreciate you watching out for the sake of the channel.
I mean, it's all the law courses I've taken in the RTNL
Oh yeah,
field.
yeah. RTNL. What does that stand for again? Recreation.
Tourism.
Non-profit?
Non-profit
Wait.
leadership.
That's exactly right. RTNL.
RTNL, and that's what you're majoring in.
That is my major.
What's like the what do you plan to do with that in the future?
That's honestly just a great question. Like,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I mean, me personally, not totally sure what I'm gonna use the
It's
degree
very
for.
versatile.
It is highly versatile. That's why it
Yeah,
has.
no, that's 4 accurate or
I
4
mean-
words.
Yeah, but it's really only
Hey,
3.
also, guess what? This guy,
Hello.
They can't.
That's right.
he's married.
I'm married. Sorry, I just watched that Aaron Gordon just pull up 3, miss. Heartbroken. Come on! Kawhi Leonard 3 on our heads.
Heartbroken.
He's a Nuggets fan. So we just covered a lot of things there. The non-profit, you're married, and then
Well, you
Yeah,
didn't really
that-
cover
Oh,
that.
well, I
but
have a funny story about Graham being married.
all right, let's
true,
hear it.
it's kind of funny.
So I'm
Let's hear
sitting.
it.
It's kind of funny. I'm sitting in class one
All
day, and I like saw that Graham wore a ring, but I didn't think anything of it. I was like, guys wear rings sometimes. You know, Austin wears a lot of rings. He's got a lot of chips. Anyways.
Anyways, just keep talking.
And anyways, it's like halfway through the semester, last semester, and I'm like, Graham's like, yeah, my wife, and I was like, your wife?
His literal face was,
Like,
Hey, do that one more time for the viewers that missed it.
I did it to the camera the first time.
I can do it for him. And I go, your wife? You have a wife? He goes, yeah.
I'm like, I was literally like, haven't you seen the ring on my finger? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? What do you mean?
I feel like
I just don't know. I didn't know anything about, rings on fingers. Like, I didn't know what hand it was on. I didn't think a guy like Graham in college would be married, bro.
I mean, I mean,
Like, Graham's a great guy.
that did seem kind of like a diss. I can't lie.
this is actually how he feels. Though. Like he was actually really, really shocked.
I'm trying to dig myself out of a hole.
But
No,
it,
that's
it,
alright.
it wasn't like a negative shock. It was just like
Yeah.
he couldn't believe it. Someone about his age was married in college,
I mean,
and he didn't know for like 2 or 3 months.
I
That's kinda not-
I'm still going home for Christmas.
I mean, so am I. But
no, I had a similar reaction.
now I get 2
think.
Christmases, so it's kind of a
Going home for 2 Christmases.
Oh.
I'll be home for
I thought we were doing
can't do
but
2 Christmases. You
We can do
both
that.
can count on me.
But
Keep me some cookies.
it's kind of just a added bonus, really.
no, that's good.
Hot cocoa too.
You mentioned you're not from Iowa.
Lots of presents
Correct.
for me and you.
Is that you grew up in
Colorado Springs,
Colorado
Christmas
Springs?
time is
which is in
coming.
Colorado for the viewers.
Viewers that don't, and I appreciate you kind of like being willing to fill the knowledge gaps there. But is that what's led to your kind of love for
The game?
Colorado sports and the love of the game?
I mean, first off, yeah, that's kind of where my love for Colorado
like
sports goes.
The Avalanche.
I like the Avalanche, Broncos, Nuggets.
That's
I
right.
can't really like the Rockies because they're
Not that good.
like historically bad.
Yeah, they suck.
They should. I'll say it. Sell the team. But
You can't say that.
For the
yeah,
viewers
I
in New
can say
York,
that.
sell the team.
But yeah, I mean, when I moved here, it was just odd that everyone was really big on college sports because for
yeah.
me in Colorado it was like college sports.
Mhm.
I have the Broncos to go
Yeah.
watch. Why am I watching the Buffs? But
And then you realize that there's like nothing going on here.
yeah, I realized like if you're here,
You kind of gotta rally.
you gotta
behind
you gotta like
something.
search hard for a team.
See you, Buffs. Later.
No,
I was actually like I live pretty close to the Air Force Academy, so I was more of a Air Force Falcon.
Oh, interesting.
You last spreading right now?
Hmm?
Are you last spreading right now?
No, are you kidding me?
But that's cool. When did you come to Iowa?
My family moved here.
Dude, let the man just talk. Dude.
My family moved here when I was like middle of sophomore year of high school. So I had just turned 16 when we moved here.
Do you plan on moving back to Colorado, or
Not at all.
so you love it here?
I do actually enjoy it here. Like I would say here in Iowa is a generally better place unless you want something pretty to look at like around here.
Besides select spots.
But like the green grass, you can't argue with that.
It's true. The green grass, the lack of like serious wildfires, the beautiful sunsets.
Dude, the wildfire. Remember the wildfire at Eagle Lake in 2012?
I do actually remember that. I was actually there, not at Eagle Lake, but like
Yeah,
in
you
the
were
city.
down in the Springs.
Yep.
Did you remember the smoke?
Oh, I remember the smoke.
'Cause
I'm
it came
sure
way down the
I'm sure
canyon.
my lungs will remember it in years from now.
Do
But
you remember when it came down the canyon?
I do. I do actually. My mom and sister were like on the interstate driving.
On 70?
No, not that close, but like you could see.
I've been in Colorado Springs. I'm no expert though,
Not a ball knower.
Not a ball.
but I do know about that canyon fire. So
It's big deal.
it was a very big fire. I pushed over a lot of trees last year that were
Dude, I'll tell you what.
burn scarred.
After like a forest burns and then it just sits there
The
for a
trees
while.
are so easy to push over, bro.
Yeah, I mean they're easy to push over.
And it's so
One,
fun.
but they just stink. It smells
yeah.
so bad.
They do.
Interesting.
It's
But they're so fun to push
bad.
over.
They are,
dude.
yeah. It's just because the ground
That's
is
so
so
fun.
dry and cooked. There's nothing to hold on to.
There's like trees like this big, bro, and you can just like push them over.
It's kind of dangerous if you think about it.
Yeah, it is.
It's always crazy how wildfires work. For those of you guys who don't know, like when there's a wildfire, it'll like burn up all the ground, obviously.
This
But-
is where we need to watch Planes 2.
no. But
Just continue. Just
there's
continue.
it'll burn up all the ground. But then when it rains after that, there's like the ground just can't hold any moisture. So oftentimes you'll get a huge wildfire and you're like wishing it'll rain, and then it'll rain and it'll just flood everything. It's
yeah.
like it's kind of terrible.
Yeah, mudslides. stuff like
Mudslides.
I didn't even think about that.
It's really wild. You get like snow plows out on the road to
that.
clear.
Do you remember when we did a project on wildfires last semester?
Yes.
Anyways,
What was the thing called?
I don't wildfires.
No, the like acronym for the nonprofit.
Oh,
INDAR.
Narv. I was gonna say Nardiff.
INDAR. Oh man,
What
those
does
are
it
good
stand
times. Good times. Natural
Natural
Disaster
disasters awareness
and relief
and
foundation.
relief foundation.
We
And
aced
Narv.
that. We aced that. We got
We
like
got
a
an
B
A on it?
plus.
We got B plus.
Way to put that edgy. Oh.
It's
What
cause,
else?
it was low key because Braden Hook didn't pull his weight.
Oh, Braden Hook, you hear that? He's calling you out.
No, I'm just kidding. Seth didn't do anything.
Oh, no.
I
didn't
you guys
think you-
every day were like,
I'll say I carried the project and up until the presentation, and then
and then I did
and then Seth tried to, but
when it mattered.
kind of got crushed.
Attaboy.
All right, well, anyways,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Before we wrap it up,
This
here,
is
there
Ryan.
anything you wanna, anything you wanna say? Any shout outs you wanna give?
I mean, just shout out to my wife Gracie, obviously.
Aw,
for letting you come.
She's not gonna watch, but
Yeah, she will, bro. She will.
dude, you're gonna have to make it, bro.
I mean, shout out to the Minecraft server. I'll probably be on later.
I
Like,
can't lie, Jokic is
Shout out-
joking.
what?
Jokic is joking.
Keep going.
Shout out to those who don't know ball like Seth. Every day in class, shout out. First of all, shout out U.S. foreign policy class. I think that's already got a shout out this year in a previous episode, but like, I just get to watch Seth watch Kansas basketball highlights every day, and it's crazy because they're not that good. But I've been begging him to watch some Jokic highlights, and he won't do it.
I've been watching Steph highlights and Tiger Woods highlights as of late.
Oh goodness. But yeah.
Doesn't
Jokic is joking, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, let's
All right,
chill
yeah,
out.
Hey,
Let's chill out.
Got 25 and 5.
Holy cow, bro! Shoot!
Well, if you can't tell, we got the Nuggets game
Hey,
on.
sorry, we cut off
behind
Graham.
Give me the Nuggets in 6.
Nuggets in 6.
Lakers
Any
in
final
5.
things? We're actually gonna end it here. Final words. Final.
Thanks for having me on the pod.
Oh,
I mean, it was a great time.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is Seth,
I'm Ryan.
and this has been Graham, and this has been Getting Electric with Seth Ryan, and I don't know what's going on. See ya.